Hello friends, welcome to Best Tutor. In today's video, we are going to learn about properties of rational numbers. Properties of addition of rational numbers. What are those properties? They are closure property, commutative property, associative property, existence of additive identity and existence of additive inverse. Let us get into the details of those properties. Let us go through the properties of addition of rational numbers. What are the properties of addition of rational numbers? The first one is closure property. According to closure property, the sum of any two rational numbers should belong to the set of rational numbers. Let us check if it is possible or not. The LCM of 3 and 5 is, if we continue in this procedure or else the shortcut method, the LCM is going to be 15. As both 3 and 5 are co-prime, LCM is going to be directly the product. So, I would like to convert these two rational numbers into equivalent like fractions. To do so, we have to multiply with the proper factor. So, we get 10 by 15 plus 9 by 15. As a result, the answer is 19 by 15, which is also a rational number because it satisfies all the three conditions. It is in the form of a fraction. Both the numerator and denominator are integers and the denominator is not equal to 0. Therefore, sum of any two rational numbers is a rational number. This is a closure property of addition of rational numbers. Moving on to the second property, which is commutative property. What is commutative property? 2 by 3 plus 1 by 4. I have chosen two rational numbers and I am going to find out the sum. Again, the sum of the LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. So, we need to multiply both the numerator and denominator with a suitable factor. We get 8 by 12 plus 3 by 12, which is equal to 8 plus 3 by 12, that is 11 by 12. So, 2 by 3 plus 1 by 4 is equal to 11 by 12. What happens if I change the order of these? 1 by 4 plus 2 by 3 is equal to 1 by 4 into 3 by 3 plus 2 by 3 into 4 by 4, which in turn becomes 3 by 12 plus 8 by 12, and the answer remains to be 11 by 12. If we observe, 2 by 3 plus 1 by 4 is equal to 11 by 12, and similarly 1 by 4 plus 2 by 3 is equal to 11 by 12. So, we can say that 2 by 3 plus 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by 4 plus 2 by 3. According to commutative property, the order of the rational numbers that are being added, even if it is changed, the solution remains the same. This is commutative property. Moving on to the next property. The third one is associative property. The word associative means grouping. I have to add these three rational numbers. I would like to group these two, add these two rational numbers and add 1 by 2 to the answer. Let us see what is going to be the solution. The procedure is 3 and 5 LCM is 15. So, if I convert them into equivalent right fractions, this is the procedure. I would get 5 plus 6 by 15 or 1 by 2 plus 11 by 15. Now the procedure continues. 2 and 15, the LCM is going to be 30 because these two are co-prime numbers. They don't have any common factor. So I would like to convert them into equivalent like fractions. That is the fractions with same denominator. With which number should I multiply 2 to get 30? 15. So the numerator will be multiplied by 15. How about 15? 15 2s are 30. So 11 should be multiplied by 2 and the answer is going to be 22. So 15 plus 22 is going to be 37 by 30. If I convert it into a mixed fraction, it's going to be 17 by 30 or 37 by 30 as such. Now what happens if at all I change the way I grouped? In the sense, I am going to group the first two rational numbers, find the sum, same old procedure, LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. 2 has to be multiplied with 3 to get 6. So I will multiply the numerator with 3. 3 has to be multiplied by 2 to get 6. So I will multiply the numerator by 2. So we have 3 plus 2 by 6 plus 2 by 5 as it is. It becomes 5 by 6 plus 2 by 5. Again, the LCM of 6 and 5 is going to be 30 and convert them into equivalent like fractions. 6 5s are 30. So numerator has to be multiplied by 5. 5 5s are 25. And 5 has to be multiplied by 6 to get 30. So 2 has to be multiplied by 6, which is going to be 12. And 25 plus 12 is going to be 37 by 30 or 17 by 30. So if we observe, the answer remains the same, the result remains the same whichever way, whichever order you group them. This property of addition of rational numbers is called as associative property. Moving on to the next property, we have existence of additive identity. What do you mean by additive identity? So the next property is going to be existence of additive identity. Let me consider 2 by 7 as a rational number. Of course, it is a rational number because it satisfies all the three conditions. I would like to add another rational number to this so that the result remains 2 by 7. So what can be this number? This should be a rational number. If at all I have to add something to 5 to get 5 as the answer, it is very simple. It's going to be 0. Is 0 a rational number? Yes, of course, 0 is a rational number because 0 can be written as 0 by anything. So 2 by 7 plus 0 by 1 is equal to 2 by 7. So 0 is a rational number. We can directly write it as 0. 0 is the additive identity of rational numbers. So there exists additive identity in the set of rational numbers. The next property is existence of additive inverse. Let me consider an example of 3 by 5. I would like to add some rational number to 3 by 5 so as the result is going to be the additive identity. Just now we have seen that 0 is the additive identity of rational numbers. So what would be the rational number which when added to 3 by 5 results 0? Let us get back to our natural whole numbers or integers. 2 plus dash is equal to 0. So it's obviously minus 2, or minus 5 plus dash is equal to 0. This should be plus 5. So similarly 3 by 5 plus dash is equal to 0. It should be minus 3 by 5. So minus 3 by 5 is the additive inverse of 3 by 5. But is this a rational number? Does it satisfy all the three conditions? Let us check. Minus 3 by 5, it is a fraction. So the first condition is satisfied. Second condition, both the numerator and denominator should be integers. Minus 3 is an integer and 5 as well is an integer. So second condition is satisfied. Third condition, denominator should never be equal to 0. Here 5 is never equal to 0. Therefore, this minus 3 by 5 is a rational number. So, in general, p by q is a rational number, then minus p by q is going to be its additive inverse. 0 is the additive identity of rational numbers. So, we have learnt all the properties, that is closure property, commutative property, associative property, existence of additive identity and existence of additive inverse in the set of rational numbers. In today's class, we have learnt all the properties of addition of rational numbers, that is closure, commutative, associative, existence of additive identity and existence of additive inverse. Thank you.